Hey guys, how are we doing today? My name's George and welcome back to a brand new video. And for today is going to be the Swindon sound cream on my channel, guys. And yes, we are back. Obviously, last episode we got rid of the pre-season. That's all out of the way, and our first game of the Premier League season is at home against Manchester United. So a big game for us, our first big test in the Premier League, and it comes in our first game of the episode and our first game of the season, obviously, against Manchester United at the county ground. So one of those games really that where is the squad going to be good enough to compete? Who knows? But obviously United's going to be a very, very difficult side against basically any team really in the Premier League. For us this season is going to be difficult anyway. So if we can pick up any points against teams where they should be in the top four, then that's obviously a good thing if we can try and get some points off them. But it's obviously going to be difficult in this game in particular because obviously Manchester United and obviously Manchester United are obviously a good side. They are playing a kind of a strange team because if you look at their bench in just a second here, they've got Alderweireld, Griezmann, Mkhitaryan, Suarez, Pogba, De Gea. It's just like, why are they not playing their best players? It just doesn't really make any sense to me, to be honest with you. It's just one of those things. But they do get off to a okay-ish start. Rooney swings the ball in there to find Eric Bailly. But it's a good save by Sevilla to keep it out, and it's still 0-0. But then we get our first chance of the game. Manaj gets the ball here. Surprisingly, he's got some decent pace for a big lad, to be fair. Takes a shot on, but it's a good save by Sergio Romario. Or is it Sergio Romario? I think it is. But it's a good save by him, nonetheless. Goes out for a throw-in, but from the throw-in, Korjic gets the ball to find Boo. Boo swings the ball in to find Emery Moore. Unfortunately, his header hits the bar, which is a bit unfortunate, but we are still keeping on top here. Manaj and Emery Moore got in the way of each other. Obviously, as you see there, Emery Moore tried to swing the ball in, but Martial's on the ball. He's got a lot of pace. Plays the ball in to Wayne Rooney. Swings the ball in to find James Wilson to make it 1-0 to Manchester United, which is a bit annoying because it was a good cross in. I couldn't do a lot about that, to be fair, and we go 1-0 down, but virtually straight from kickoff. We get the ball with Manaj. Manaj gets the ball here to find Sam Larsson. Obviously, two free agents linking up, or two pre-contract signings link up, and Sam Larsson makes it 1-1. A very, very weird goal to score, to be fair, and Sam Larsson is our first goal scorer in the Premier League, and I couldn't be happier for him because I think he's going to be a very key player to us this season. He's got some good stats. He's obviously got 4-star skills. I believe he's got 2-star weak foot though, which is a bit annoying, but then again, 4-star skills does help me out quite a lot. Sam Larsson gets the ball again here, tries to get outmuscle the Manchester United centre-back there. Manaj gets the ball, swings, well, basically takes a shot. I was going to say swings the ball, but he basically takes a shot, and there's a good save again by Romario. Murray gets the ball though, does tackle one of the United player on the ball. Rico takes a shot on to make it 2-1 to Swindon Town against Manchester United. Our captain for this season makes it 2-1 to the Robins, and we go in front in 37 minutes, which is absolutely insane. And it was quite of a strange one because United played well for the first, I don't know, ever since they scored really. And then when we got the equaliser, they just kind of sat back a bit, and we got the goal to make it 2-1. Then Sam Larsson again, what a strike that is to make it 3-1. As you see there, we had 9 shots in space of 40 in-game minutes. And this is probably the reason why, obviously, I am going to bump it up to Legendary in a couple of episodes' time. Because I can't really be beating United in our first game of the season, really, without it being on the best difficulty. And I know this sounds quite stupid, but I don't know if FIFA has the ultimate difficulty. I don't know. I can't remember. I haven't even checked really, so that's just why I wanted to basically say that. But Sevilla does make a good save there. I think that was Wayne Rooney that took the shot there. But we go in at 3-1 at half time. It was just a very, very strange half. I just don't know how we are 3-1 in front at half time. Obviously obviously the Sam Larsson first goal wasn't the best goal to score, but the other 2 goals were pretty good. Obviously the second goal from Sam Larsson was a very, very good strike, to be fair. To make it 3-1. But Sevilla punches the ball out. Luckily, again, Sevilla is on hand to make a save. And to be honest, he was our main guy in this game. Obviously, he kept United out at bay, to be fair. Obviously, the first goal was a bit annoying to concede, but This was really their only real chance of the game. Another good save by Svila, and that's how the game ends, guys. It's a very, very strange game, like I said. So we do win 3-1, and it was just one of those games where second half we were just kind of like just sitting back a little bit, hoping to not concede to make it 3-2. Because I felt like if United scored their second goal, I think they might have come back into this game, because they played well in the second half, but we played quite well defensively to keep them out, really. As you see the stats there, some very, very good stats from us, to be honest with you. And our next game is going to be against Leicester City, obviously champions of last season. Obviously Chelsea are champions this season, but Leicester's going to be again another difficult game because they've got some good players. And it's going to be difficult again, but I still feel like off that 3-1 victory against United, it feels like we can beat anyone. But when we do bump up the difficulty to legendary, hopefully games might seem a bit more fairer in a way. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Because if I can beat United on legendary, then surely that must make it a little bit better to win, if you know what I mean. It's obviously more down to FIFA ability, I don't know, but let me know in the comments on what you feel like I should do. Like, should I just bump it up as legendary, or should I just keep it? But I'm probably going to bump it up as legendary anyway, because it just makes it a little bit better for me to kind of play. They also have Yusuf Poulsen starting up front. They got Mahrez, Slimani, Muriel on the bench, Savic, the centre back. So they got some good players that they should really be playing in the first team. But we get off to a good start again with Sam Larson giving the ball to Emery Moore, but it's a good save by, I want to say, is it Ziegler? I think he's in goal. I could be wrong. I'm not really too sure where Kasper Schmeichel. To be honest, I don't even know who was in goal, to be fair. That's why I'm kind of just hoping it's Ziegler, to be fair. But we get another good chance here as Rico gets the ball, takes a shot, but it gets deflected. Sam Larson gets the ball to find Sean Murray, and he should be burying that, really, Sean Murray, but unfortunately he didn't, and the game is 0-0 at half-time. I believe so. I want to say it is. Yeah, it is. So it's one of those games. It was one of those games again where 0-0 at half-time. It was actually a difficult game in the first half, to be fair, but we did grind out some chances. Leicester didn't really have much chance going forward, but they do actually get forward here in the 48th minute. Damari Gray tries to swing the ball in, but it's a good defensive play by Rico. I think it was Rico, or was it Kappa? I can't remember. But they do swing the ball in to find Daniel Marty. Hits the post. Again, scramble in the box. I have no idea what's going on, but luckily they do miss the opportunity to make it 1-0. Okazaki missing there, which is a bit of a shame for him, but it was good for us, obviously. But in the 62nd minute, or in the 62nd minute, we get the ball here with Sean Murray. Goes through here to find Minaj. Minaj plays it out wide to Sam Larson, and he's going to swing the ball in. And luckily, I don't know how this has gone in, but Emre Moore just gets the ball in the back of the net. I believe it goes down as an own goal, though, which is one of those things. We do make it 1-0 inside the 64th minute. And obviously, Leicester kind of want to just bounce back a little bit here. Yusuf Poulsen gets the ball here. Lovely ball there to find him. But unfortunately, he gives the ball away. But then we go on the attack here with Murray. Gets the ball to Emery Moore. Emery Moore to Minaj. Minaj plays it out wide to Sam Larson again. He's got the pace and takes a shot. But it's a good save. And then I don't know how Emery Moore has missed that to make it 2-0. But he did. And it was an open goal. No idea what's going on. He should be burying that to make it 2-0. But we do get another chance, though. Marcus Edwards come off the bench, obviously, as well as Joel Asoro. Asoro to Marcus Edwards once again. Good link-up play. Takes a shot, but again, another good save from the Leicester City goalkeeper. And that's how the game ends, guys. So 2 wins in our 2 games in the Premier League. Very, very good start from us, obviously. And obviously, we want to continue that for the rest of the season if we possibly can. But our next game is another big game. And I think this is the reason why I'm going to be bumping it up to Legendary in a couple of episodes' time. Because of the results in this particular episode. Obviously, we just grinded out a victory against Leicester. Obviously, it could have been easily 2 or 3-0 to us. But we just didn't take our chances. Which is one of those things. But Leicester only had 1 shot on target. We've had 6. And I just kind of want a bit more competitivity. But we do sim this game here against Oldham because I'm not really interested in EFL Cup. So we basically just rotate the side completely. You know, playing likes of Thompson, Sendles, White, Jardim, Thomas, Osadibe, Goddard, and all that stuff like that. That's the reason why I kind of wanted to sim this game. Because it's not that important to me at all. But we do win 2-0. Goddard and Osoro getting the goals, which is good for us. And we do make a bid here. Well, basically a free agent sign-in here. A 67 rated right back. I believe he's like 6'2". I just wanted to offer him a contract because he looked very, very good. And he does accept it. And I believe he has the potential to be special trait. Well, it's not really a trait, is it? So he can be a very, very good player for us. Yeah, no, sorry, showing great potential. So he's got some potential on a free agent. Very, very happy with it. Obviously, he's got some good pace for a right back as well. And I believe he's 6'3" or 2, which is good. Yeah, 6'2" right back. It was a bit of a shame because I would have liked it if he was a centre back. But that's one of those things. But we go into deadline day. Our business was really done, to be honest. I was kind of looking for the January transfer window, really, because we didn't really have a lot of money left. And I wanted to make some pre-contracts in January. That's the reason why I didn't make any more signings. Because obviously we got Manaj, which, you know, he should be a good striker for us. We hope anyway, you know. I went into it thinking I didn't know what striker to get. And Manaj, hopefully, can score a couple of goals for us. Well, I hope for more than a couple. But as you can see there, Kasim, Branko and Stewart have left the club, which is one of those things. So yeah, Arsenal made some good signings as well. Chelsea brought £60 million worth of players in. So did Leicester. You know, they've all made some good signings. Obviously, as you see there, 121 million United spent. They obviously also bought Aubameyang as well, which they don't even need any more strikers. But as you see, this is the squad report. This is the squad that we have got in the Premier League. It's actually a pretty decent squad, to be honest with you. I'm very, very happy with it, to be fair. And, you know, obviously the centre-backs maybe have to look for one in the summer for next season. Hopefully we can get one on a pre-contract, but it's not really a big deal. Obviously the midfield is okay. It's just an okay-ish midfield. But we can't really afford too many injuries to our key players for this season because I think we'll struggle. But I still believe we can potentially get Europa League this season if we... just basically play our game and hopefully we can get some good results against some big clubs. And that's just kind of my aim for this series, because when this series, well, basically the series is going to be over when I eventually win the Premier League and the Champions League potentially. I'm not too sure, but we don't have a lot of time left in the FIFA cycle, and you know how bad I am with uploading videos. So we also do look for another Scout Future Star, because why not? I do it every season. I might as well do it, because no one really seems to really care that much anyway, and everyone else seems to do it. But yeah, I believe we do sim this game against Newcastle as well, because I just felt like I wanted to. I don't know why I did, I just wanted to, I think. Just kind of get the season kind of just up and running, really. But I believe we do lose this game, actually. I want to say we do lose it, which is a bit annoying, because Sammy Amiobi scores to make it 1-0. And I believe we do lose it 1-0, and we do. So Svila gets an injury, but I don't think it's that much of a big of a deal, because I think it was only for 7 days. So hopefully he should be back for the next game, which is a big game against Liverpool. So hopefully he's back for this game, and I believe he is anyway. So we are at Anfield, and it's going to be a tough game once again, but hopefully... if we can pick up a result like we did against Manchester United, that'd be amazing. But it's going to be difficult once again, because Liverpool are a good side, and we obviously are freshly promoted from the Championship, obviously finishing second place. So the squad looks okay, to be fair. Like, the squad we've got is alright. Hopefully we can do some business in January regarding pre-contracts, and if any clubs want to take my players for about 20 to 60 million, then they can feel free to, you know. But that's the Liverpool lineup. Lacazette up front with Mane. Obviously, you got Kevin Stewart, obviously a former Swindon Town loanee. They got it's quite of a weird squad, to be fair. They got an okay-ish squad, Liverpool, but nothing to really set the world alight. You know, they've got some okay-ish players. Obviously, their main attraction is obviously Lacazette up front. But realistically, I was expecting a little bit better of a better side from Liverpool, to be honest. But we do get a first chance of the game, and we make it 1-0 with a very, very nice finish from I believe that was, who was it? I don't even know who it was. I don't know who scored that. Oh, Manaj scored it to make it 1-0, which is his first goal for the club, which is good. And to be honest, this is what I'm on about. Like, this game again was a very, very difficult game to play, but somehow we actually kind of played better than Liverpool, to be fair. Liverpool did have a chance here. There was Kishna would get the ball here, take the shot, but just goes wide of the post. Really, not really the best angle to shoot from, and it's still 1-0. But in the 37th minute, once again, Joe Gomez gets the ball here to play it out to the midfield. Then he just basically pings the ball over to Mane. I was going to call him, yeah. Mane makes it basically 1-1, really. One of those goals, really, that I couldn't really do a lot about. It was a good pass from the midfielder, to be fair. And unfortunately, it is 1-1, and that is how the game finishes at half-time. But Liverpool would get a chance from kick-off. Kishna gets the ball here, plays lovely back heel to Lacazette. Lacazette swings the ball all the way over to Joe Gomez. We tried to defend it as much as we could, but unfortunately, we couldn't really defend it that well. But luckily, Mane missed a kind of a sitter in a way. And it's still 1-1. But in the 79th minute, we get a chance here. There was Murray gets the ball here from Cooper. Murray, unfortunately, does get tackled, but Kappa is going to swing the ball in here to find Menderos to make it 2-1 to Swindon Town. And that is how the game does end, guys. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching ever so much for watching the video, guys. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel too if you would like to. It's up to you. Obviously, we played 4 Premier League games. We won 3 and lost 1 against Newcastle. But I guess if I played it, I might have won it. I don't know. But we did lose in our Premier League campaign, which is one of those things, really. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode nonetheless. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching today's video. Make sure to leave a like if you guys did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are on it. And I'll speak to you guys very soon, guys. So, guys, have a good day, and goodbye.